Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's been a while since I've done this, but I'll tell you what, I'm not blogging right now, not working for a tech site, anything like that. I've been working on the Tabula project, tabulaproject.com, trying to look at ways to use tablet computers in education. And, it's starting a business, as tough as they say. So we'll see what happens, cranking along with it as much as we can. But in the meantime, I keep getting questions from people on Twitter, Facebook, on the blog, other places, saying, Noah, man, what are you doing? I haven't seen you on a video. Want to know what you think of all these new gadgets, et cetera, et cetera. And I don't know, for some reason the other day, a tweet from Droid Messenger, Daniel Benavides, um, I wrote back and I said, all right, man, if I was going to do a video, what would you want to know? And he said, well, I want to know your opinion on all the new gadgets that just came out. So what the heck? I'm in downtown Oakland taking care of some things and working on my laptop, and I thought, you know what? Let's do it. Fire up the camera. So I think by far, before I get to any of that, I just want to say, wearing my New York sweatshirt today. The awful storm hit the East Coast, Mid-Atlantic, northeastern portion of the United States, and I think got up into Canada as well. Obviously, it came from further down south. I hope everybody affected by the storm is doing okay, doing the best you can. If you have a chance to lend some support to people who've been affected by the storm or by anything else, really, it's what we're here for, is to help each other out. So there you go. In that spirit, not as important as dealing with the storm, Daniel wants to know what I think about the gadgets. So this is what I'll tell you. I'm going to start with what I think is the most interesting thing going on right now in consumer tech, and that's Windows 8. It's the most interesting thing because Microsoft is trying to and Windows Mobile 8 and the integration with Xbox 360. I just downloaded Smart Glass for the Android phone I'm using. Really interesting stuff going on. To me, Surface is the most interesting of the products because they're trying to take a really different tack on tablets. I don't know about the whole Windows 8 Professional trying to hybrid a tablet with a desktop. I haven't used any of the devices yet. Talked to some people who've been using the Lenovo Yoga, and they like the hardware. The operating system, having some issues with it. I'm very interested to check out the Windows 8 phones at some point, and I'm interested to check out a Surface. I think there's a lot of compelling stuff there. Again, the Xbox integration, and this whole idea with Microsoft saying, you know what, we're going to throw out this brand new look and feel to everything, and we're going to try to make it uniform so that even though it's this learning curve, once you've learned how to use a Windows 8 device, you can apply that across everything. The desktop looks like the tablet, looks like the smartphone, to some extent looks like the Xbox console. You've got your work, you've got your entertainment. The Windows 8 tablets come with Office preloaded, which is a big thing for people who want to use a tablet to get work done. I've been doing a lot of writing recently on my iPad, really enjoying it because it's sort of the fact that it's not as easy to switch apps actually keeps me focused. I might have a little ADD is just a label. I have some attention problems. Let's put it that way. So it'll be interesting to see, what it's like to use a Surface because it's trying to be a little more than just a one app at a time kind of thing. But I've always been a fan of that what they used to call Metro, the UI formerly known as Metro. I've always been a fan of that since the Windows Phone 7 days, and I'm excited to actually get my hands on some of this stuff, see what it's like to use Surface. Like I said, see what Windows Phone 8 is like. If they plug some of the holes that were missing for me in the ecosystem and just things that I rely on a smartphone that were missing in Windows Phone 7, 7.5. Hopefully they haven't made the UI too complicated because I really like the UI. I've been playing a lot of Letterpress on iPad. It's this new game I'm kind of addicted to. And if you look at the UI on Letterpress, it really reminds me of Windows Phone 7 and now Windows 8. So I think Microsoft's onto something. They've got the ecosystem in place, obviously with all the enterprise users from Windows and the Xbox 360. It'll be very interesting to see what they can do, this holiday season and moving ahead into 2013. The fight for the living room and the whole 3-screen, 4-screen experience now. It'll be very interesting to see. I'm not saying it's the best, I'm not saying it's not good. I haven't tried it yet. I'm just saying to me it's the most interesting thing out there in the consumer tech world. So, Daniel, there's part one to your answer. I don't know. I'm getting my voice warmed up. Maybe I gotta do a few more of these.